So, I'm here today to basically explain why PCW and CCW basically started feuding and why it ended and what's going on and what's next for PCW and all of its superstars. Uh, so anyway, um, for for returning subscribers, uh, hey, uh, for new subscribers or new viewers, I'm Matthew Richardson, and I am your PCW New Generation Champion, your CCW World Heavyweight Champion, and your CCW Hardcore Champion. So, where do I even begin? Uh, the whole war, the whole conflict between CCW, Classical Championship Wrestling, the old Classic Championship Wrestling, and PCW, Phenomenal Championship Wrestling, started when, because back in the day, way back when, I owned both companies. I owned CCW. CCW was originally my idea. PCW was originally my idea. I just brought them, I figured PCW became a success, so I made CCW a reality to make it a success. It's not as big as of a success as what I hoped, but I'm trying. But what it boils down to is the war is now over, and CCW had you know athletes like the Outcast, uh, Jeff Douglas, and all the people in the back that didn't wrestle as much or didn't hold as many titles as the Outcast and Jeff Jeff Douglas did. And over in PCW, you have myself, Matt Richardson, uh, the Unknown Masked Man, which is my tag team partner, and Drake Owens, which is my tag team partner, and all the rest of the people in the back that don't wrestle as much as we do. Basically, the war started because of the conflict between me selling the CCW brand to Paul Goodman, which is the Outcast, and Jeff Douglas joining CCW and turning down PCW when it was offered. It kind of started conflict, and the union, and the union, me and the Unknown was we we were doing pretty good. We became the union by when I defended my PCW World Heavyweight title against a debuting the Unknown Masked Man, which his name I cannot give out at this time. Uh, me and him went on for a good minute or good about 10 minutes or so, and he beat me, and he took my title, and he apologized for beating me, and he offered to join me in the union because he knew that Drake Owens and I wasn't on good terms. So I took him up on his offer and became the union with him. And then a few weeks later, Drake Owens approached me and said CCW wasn't doing good for him, and he wanted back in PCW, and I turned him down because all the stuff that he said to me for getting ready to leave PCW, but then changing his mind and wanting to stay. I said it's not going to happen. You and me in a match and Inflamed, which was last year. Winner of that match stayed, the loser left. So I beat Jake Owens, or at the time, Bruiser Brown, uh, and he left, went to CCW, changed his name, uh, decided to have a whole new lease on life. And, you know, he said CCW was a hellhole. He didn't like it. He wanted it back in PCW. And I'm like, no, it's not going to happen. And he said, well, a match, just like Inflamed. I win, I come back, I lose, I stay. So I didn't like the idea at first, but I agreed to it in the end. And we wrestled really good, and he learned a few things. And one of the things he learned, he beat me with, and came back in PCW. So I raised his hand, I shook his hand afterwards. I met him in the back, and I hugged him, and said that I appreciated him not being dirty, and he was like, oh, thanks, man, no problem. And he goes, I have a question. He goes, since I'm back in PCW, I heard about you and the Unknown, and I thought maybe I should come back and become the Union again, and will you come back like we always did? First, the idea just didn't went through one ear and out the other, and I said, all right, man, cool. But yeah, he joined the Union again, so I made it a 3-man tag team, a 3-man wrecking machine, and that's what we done, and we destroyed CCW. Me and the Outcast, or Paul Goodman, we are not on good terms right now. Personal business, and he knows what I'm talking about. And I'm not allowed to say anything about our personal lives. So that's just all I can say is we're not on good terms right now. So since I originally owned CCW, I went over in CCW and I said, I told him what was going on, and hereby banished the Outcast from any wrestling to do with CCW, PCW. And I even threw in my brand that's not really big at all, just a backyard, starting out kind of like PCW started out, HCW, Hardcore Championship Wrestling. So check that out, subscribe. I have a match soon up in HCW for the HCW World Heavyweight title. But the downfall of CCW is we invaded it. We changed CCW to now it is referred to as PCW, and there is no more CCW. So that brings me to this heartbreaking thing. Now, since CCW is no more, I am retiring all the titles that we are holding. So this title right here, the CCW World Heavyweight title, is retired, and I was the last one to hold it. So that's that. It's good for me. So this title took months on top of months to get PCW and CCW to okay the match for me to go up against somebody for this title. I was the first one to hold it, and now I am the last one to hold it. So this title right here, I'm defending this title at One Night Stand against Jeff Douglas, because he took the open challenge and he wants a shot at this title, so I'm giving it to him. But that's for another time. But so there will be a part 2 to this coming soon. Uh, I'm going to do it a little bit later, but if you like this video, please leave a like, comment on it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and you'll just see me whip ass like I always do. And in part 2, there's going to be a lot more than what we discussed. Now, it's got the CCW situation out of the way. So next we are discussing what is in the future for PCW, upcoming events, matches that could happen, just things that like fun matches, like in a few weeks I'm going toe to toe with has to be one of the greatest superstars in PCW history, Drake Owens. I'm going toe to toe against him, and then, but we're gonna save all this for part 2. So this concludes part 1. So like I said, like, comment, and subscribe, and share on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Share us everywhere, and you're gonna see me destroy new superstars.